Hello, welcome back to another episode of my 30 plus decks. Today I'm going to be showing off one that I have shown off before, and that is Kellan the Kid. So Kellan the Kid and this deck is something that I really wouldn't have been able to build without this card. It is 1 green, 1 white, 1 blue, so Bant, which is my favorite color trio. A 3-cost, 3/3 flying lifelink. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, you may cast a permanent spell with equal or lesser mana value from your hand without paying its mana cost. If you don't, you may put a land from your hand onto the battlefield, notably untapped. Here we go. So pretty much with this deck, I have a whole bunch of plot cards, foretell cards, on an adventure cards. I have ways to flashback. I've got ways to cast cards from the top of my library. And all in all, I think that it's just a very fun deck. And really kind of unique because of how Kellan the Kid works. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see how this goes. I was just shuffling. That is 4 land, and I am very happy with that. Yeah, let's get right into it, I think. Perfect. I am ready. Let's go. Draw. Alright. Let's go. Hallowed Fountain. It will enter tapped. I don't have any use for it, so no need to shock it in right now. Turn 2 is going to be untap, upkeep, draw. That will be Botanical Sanctum enters tapped unless I have 2 or fewer other lands, so it does not enter tapped right now. Let's go to turn 3. Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. Let's go ahead and play a island. Then I will tap green and 2, and I will plot Outcaster Trailblazer. So when this enters, I add 1 mana of any color, and whenever another creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under my control, I draw a card. Good for a setup turn. Going to turn 4. Untap, upkeep, draw. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get a forest. I will... let's see. Let's go white, blue, green. Cast Kellan the Kid. That's the only thing that I'm thinking is I don't quite have enough to do, I guess, everything that I want to do, but I could. Pretty much I could do Outcaster Trailblazer, but it's not perfect because I don't have anything to spend the mana on. Unless I somehow do. So let's just hope for it. Outcaster Trailblazer, cast from plot. So Kellan the Kid says that I can put a permanent with equal or lesser mana value from my hand on the battlefield, casting a permanent mana from my hand. That'll be Fibblethip, Lost on the Range. With him, I guess with Outcaster Trailblazer entering, I get 1 of any color. I will choose white. And then Fibblethip. Well, actually, this is a cast trigger, so I think Fibblethip enters first, and then Outcaster Trailblazer. And I can look at the top card. It's not exactly what I want, but that's not the worst. Okay. Let's go to turn 5. Untap. Upkeep, draw. Okay. Land for turn. Let's see. I just saw something that I could have done last turn, so I will, and that will be Foretell. Just the one that was floating the one that was floating through Outcaster Trailblazer and that land. That was my bad. So this card is foretold with the 2 mana from last turn. This turn, it's not like I can... Oh no, I definitely technically could cast it, but I think that I'm going to do something different. Green, blue, and 3. Casting Make Your Own Luck. I look at the top 3 cards of my library. I may plot I may exile an online card from among them. If I do, it becomes plotted. Put the rest into my hand. That will be this Swords to Plowshares. And I just have to zoom in on it. It's the silly art. I love him. He's so cute. Tulips bring love into the world. I bring the tulips. Anyways, that card is plotted. Other cards go to my hand. It is turn 5. I have 5 lands, so I am good. Didn't do any of that stuff with Kellan, so let's go ahead and go to turn 6. I could swing with Kellan. He's a flying. He has lifelink, but that's not really what I'm trying to show off. Untap, upkeep, draw. Let's go with this Plains. Could technically do that. Could also technically do that. Let's tap 2 and foretell this card. And Swords to Plowshares, and I will exile someone's thing, and I will put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. And then I will tap green, green, and 1, 2, 3 to cast Primal Command. I will choose to at least search for a creature, reveal it, and put it in my hand. I could gain 7 life. I could shuffle to try and get Swords to Plowshares and make your own luck back, which both of those are good. So sure, I will shuffle my graveyard back into my library, and I will right. Search for a creature, and then I'll shuffle. Savala Eager Trailblazer, possibly. I know that I typically also search for Fibblethip because I can just look at the top card. But he's already out. Which honestly means that Savala is not a bad one to choose. Neither would be Bonnie Paul. It's more draw. It's 2 creatures. Oh, but Savala is also more creatures. Very interesting. Based on how my hand is looking, I think that I will go Bonnie Paul. And actually, with how next turn's looking, that'll be perfect. Shuffling up. There we go. Goes to hand. And pretty much tapped out to do that. Awesome. Let's look at the top card again. That's not bad. And let's just go to this final turn. Let's see how much of a storm I can make. Untap, upkeep, draw. Let's go land. Let's say it's white. And 1, 2, 3. Casting Shepherd of the Cosmos. Now, its entry effect really doesn't happen, but its cast does. So on cast, it is a 6 cost, even though it was foretold and paid for by 4, so it's a 6 cost. Because of Kellan, seeing that I didn't cast it from my hand, I will put Bonnie Paul, or I'll cast Bonnie Paul from my hand, so Bonnie Paul resolves first. When she enters, I make Bow, and it's something like Bonnie Paul is a 6/5, so Outcaster Trailblazer will see that. I draw a card. Bow is entering as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, an 8/8. So that will draw me a card through Outcaster Trailblazer. And then the Shepherd of the Cosmos, which is a 3/3, enters. It says when it enters, return target permanent with converted mana cost 2 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield, which could be land sometimes. I definitely do have those, fetch lands to put in my graveyard, but not right now. So that's fine. That fizzles. Next, for free, I will cast Scorn Effigy. It's Foretell 0. It's a 3 cost. On cast, I think I will put this Plains from my hand onto the battlefield untapped. And then I will continue white, and 2 to cast Graceful Antelope. This one's definitely interesting because it has Planeswalk. It is not a Planeswalker, it has Planeswalking. It's a 1/4. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I may have target land become a Plains until Graceful Antelope leaves play. I love this card in this deck. It's such a silly card. But there is that. And I can... let's see. Top card, that's alright. I will tap this blue for Botanical Sanctum, and I will cast a Brainstorm. So I will draw 1, 2, 3, and I will put these 2 back up top. And man, that was a pretty big turn. Continuing, let's go ahead and swing with at least Kellan being a 3/3 flying lifelink. I guess I should just do that. And then Bonnie Paul says, whenever I attack, draw a card, then I may put a land from my hand onto the battlefield, which this is the Lush Oasis that I just put on the top. Enters tapped. I deal 1 damage to target opponent. That's committing a crime, too. Bam. Alright, well, that was that playtest. Definitely a fun deck. I really enjoy how this one works, and hope you guys enjoyed as well. Yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day too. See you next time.